Right, all 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 right. Bow, bow. Sound check, sound check. Sounds really good. Sound check. Boom, 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 boom. All right, you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasminda. Everybody calls me Yaz. And welcome back to my reaction channel. I decided to start a reaction channel because it was fun to do. Today, we're going to check out top 10 martial art fight scenes. This is different than what I've been doing, so we're going to take a turn in another direction because, again, you know, I'm a history buff, but I'm also a kick flick chick. Bars. So without further ado, let's get into the video. This is a video by TheTVRegent, so go ahead and check those guys out. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Who doesn't enjoy a good hi-ya moment? No matter how many weapons you have in your arsenal, you can never ever forget about your fists. From Donnie Yen to Bruce Lee, we've compiled a list of the best martial arts fight scenes from movies that will surely give you an adrenaline rush. These fights, mostly comprising of an Asian heritage, have some iconic choreography and fight styles and manage to grant thrilling moments for the audiences. Unlike other fights, what matters in a martial arts fight is how much you've trained and how much you can endure. So without further ado, let's get to our list.
Oh yeah, Ip Man. Yo, Ip Man is goated. I don't care if you don't watch martial arts movies, you will watch Ip Man. Ip Man 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the other ones after 4, I don't know what those are about. I haven't watched them because it's not Donnie Yen, then I'm not in. Anyway.
Starting off the list, we have Donnie Yen versus 10 black belts in Ip Man. Donnie Yen is a popular name when it comes to martial arts, and he sure shows his colors in Ip Man. And instead of a single opponent, why not just take 10 on at once? Suffering from the rage of the death of his friend Lin, Donnie Yen, starring as Ip Man, dares to challenge 10 opponents at once.
He ain't even breaking a sweat.
Seem low, he takes his opponents down one by one, making sure none of them have the chance to get up and fight back again. He also doesn't hold off to violence and nearly breaks the leg of one of the fighters, then renders another unconscious with more than 20 consecutive punches. One of the notable...
Oh, that just made the back of my head hurt. Oh, wait.
Takes his opponents down one by one, making sure none of them have the chance to get up and fight back again. He also doesn't hold off to violence and nearly breaks the leg of one of the fighters, then renders another unconscious.
Oh, that just that made the back of my head hurt real bad.
With more than 20 consecutive punches. One of the notable factors of this fight is the choreography, especially when taking down multiple opponents at once. Donnie Yen moves gracefully between one another and even manages to block off the attacks of surrounding opponents while holding off the attacks of another.
Sorry about the blowing. I was testing to see if you could hear it. Apologies. My boy Jackie Chan. Oh!
How much glass do you need to break to make a fight serious? In fact, you need to ask Jackie Chan himself. So at number 9, we have the mall fight from Police Story. You really need to stay on the internet some more if you haven't seen at least one of Jackie Chan's fights.
Yo, if you haven't watched at least one Jackie Chan movie, what are you doing? What are you doing? First of all, he's goated. And on top of that, he does all his stunts himself. He's hurt himself a number of times on screen. He's been hospitalized. He's broken collarbones. He's broken bones. He's hurt himself a number of times. And he still gets up and does back to it every single time. He has the utmost respect for me.
This fight happens in one of his early movies where he defeats all of Chu Tao's henchmen and even manages to destroy half of the mall itself.
Did you know that his parents abandoned him when he was young? They sent him off to some acrobatic school and they took off. So he was raised by the school, and then he was casted as a double for Bruce Lee, I think. And then it just took off from there. He was the stunt man for a while until they saw the potential in him and they was like, yeah, we want you to star in some movies. And he's if you watch him move, he's just very fluid with it. Like, it's just effortless. And the way he just contort his body into... Anyway, I'm yapping.
So just like Ip Man, this fight shows one man against several henchmen, but Jackie manages to take them down one by one at random times. Just like other Jackie Chan fights, this manages to show how he uses the environment really well, such as using the glass around him to inflict massive damage on his opponents.
Woo!
We also saw one of Jackie's flashy stunts as he jumps off the top floor of the building and slides down to capture Chu Tao. The fight incorporates a chase and a fight scene, and the choreography matches it perfectly well.
He did that all by himself. He did that. He didn't have no stunt double. He didn't have no safety harness or anything. He did that all himself. Much respect.
We're rounding up another one-man versus army fight in our list with Bruce Lee versus an entire Japanese dojo. Being a student of the original Ip Man himself, Bruce Lee's fighting techniques incorporate the same elements as the legendary Wing Chun mentor himself, and he really manages to show the peak of his skills.
If you see me smiling of these fight scenes, I don't know, something about really good fight sequences does something to my dopamine, and it just makes me, it just pleases me very well. And the GOAT, Bruce Lee himself, he is, need I say more? I don't even need to say more. Just play the video. Stop yapping.
The dojo publicly disgraces his master at his funeral. Bruce Lee, starring as Chen, goes to the dojo to teach the proud Japanese a lesson and takes them all down.
Ooh,
when the
look at the
sensei of the
speed.
dojo, the headmaster himself, tries to take him down, Bruce Lee manages to nearly knock him unconscious. Besides being Bruce Lee, he has one of the cool entry and exit scenes in this battle. He enters the dojo to return the sign and dares anyone to fight against him, then leaves the dojo after feeding the paper to two Japanese and saying, "This time you're eating paper, the next time it's going to be glass." A real badass, right?
Michelle! Oh my God, I love her so much. I don't know how old she is, but she's been doing this for a minute. She is good too. Oh my gosh. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? Chef's kiss.
You don't always need your fist to make a great martial arts fight scene. To prove the point, next on our list we have Michelle versus Zhang from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. After an angry exchange, the two women clash weapons, giving us a thrilling 5-minute battle with a multitude of weapons ranging from swords to spears.
Ooh.
Zhang holds the sword Green Destiny. She holds the upper hand in the battle in every instance, but with Michelle's incredible skill at each weapon, she manages to portray her skill and tactics by giving an equal challenge to her opponent. One thing to note is that it's very difficult.
I just wanted to let you guys know I love this scene right here. This is one of my favorite fight scenes, especially for Michelle. I'm currently writing a webtoon, and one of my it's an action fantasy. So I studied this fight scene, and I didn't copy it exactly, but my fight scene that I have in my webtoon is based off of this fight right here, because this is just masterfully done.
To master the choreography of sword combat, but by the way both these women move in the dojo and use their own weapons for their defense, we can see how well versed the director was when shooting this scene. Also, we're still pretty sure Michelle would have won the battle within a matter of seconds if she actually wielded the green.
Bro, in real life, she'd have whooped her ass. In real life.
Destiny.
Woo! Even with a broken sword, she was going to take her head off.
Now, if you can't get enough of Donnie Yen, next up is the fight between Donnie and Wu Jing from Killzone. When Donnie confronts the killer Jack, what ensues is a gripping martial arts fight between two of the greatest martial artists of all time. Unlike many other fights on this list, this happens in a narrow area.
He is whooping his ass like he stole something, literally. He's whooping his ass like he's the father or something like that.
alleyway, which makes both opponents fight in close quarters. When the two fighters can't move left or right, the one who manages to take the upper hand at each moment is able to push the opponent further and further back. At one time, it's Donnie who rapidly attacks Wu when he's open, and at other times it's Wu who takes advantage of the blade to do several quick attacks on Donnie. From the thrilling music to the graceful combat, this sure deserves a spot on our list.
And he's dragging the blade to the side, like slicing him in half as he's dragging him back, yo.
Raid Redemption is surely one of the most intense action films in history, and the fight between Iko Uwais against 6 machete-holding henchmen managed to show just why this film can nearly give you a heart attack with its action scenes. The area of combat is just a hallway.
First of all, look at how tight that hallway is. You don't really have much room to move around, and he is just fucking niggas up every single time.
And Iko has to deal with 5 men at once. Now, what makes this battle stand out is how Iko quickly moves from one opponent to another without taking the time to finish them, and when he gets the opening, he launches a deadly attack. Machetes are also an intimidating weapon to have, and 5 people holding them coming at you at once is surely not something that you would take lightly. But using their own weapons against them, or even disarming them in some instances, Iko manages to give us one of the most thrilling martial arts battles of all time.
Woo! This the nigga with the knees, right? This the guy that be fucking people up with his knees. Like, I don't remember the name of the movie, but I know every movie he be he put knees to chin.
In this universe, you probably won't be able to count the number of bones Tony Jaa has broken, so to prove the point, next on our list we have the final fight in the movie Protector. When Tony finally arrives to confront Madame Rose, her men attack him first. Using brutality he's never used before, he quickly takes down more than 30 men by breaking their bones and severely injuring them. The mere brutality in the fight and its choreography is enough to land a spot on our list. And facing the final 4 bodyguards of Rose, Tony also realizes that he uses the weakness in their tendon against them. With armor in his hand, he takes down 4 of the toughest bodyguards one by one by hitting their arms and legs. If you want to watch a battle with strategy and amazing choreography, this is the one you need to watch.
See? It's the knees. It's all in the knees. It's all in the knees. First of all, okay, I love Jet Li. I love Jet Li so much. Like, I fangirl over this. What was that noise? I fangirl over this man. So I love Jet Li so much. I watch every last one of his movies. I've seen every last one of his documentaries. I love everything this man does. Everything he does is just, it's so professional. It's masterful. I'll let y'all see for yourself.
The fight between Chen Zhen and General Fujita will surely be something that will go for the books, but we can't forget that it was Jet Li starring as Chen and Billy Chow starring as Fujita, both popular names in the martial arts culture. In the final act of the movie, Chen and Huo confront Fujita at his dojo, and the latter manages to easily bring Huo down, leaving Chen to confront the Mad General. In one of the longest fights in the movie, Jet Li and Billy Chow clash their fists trying to
I think this fight was like 10 minutes. In the cinema, I'm assuming in the movie world, or even just choreography itself, that's a long time. This was a really long fight. It was still good though. All of it was good. Every last second of it.
Bring each other down. Along the battle, Chen also manages to learn how to adapt to the fight instead of using the same orthodox fighting methods. With his innovative...
Did you see? I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down.
Battle moves, Chen brings Fujita down, but things aren't apparently over. Armed with a katana, General Fujita once again attacks the duo, but this time Chen pulls out his belt as his weapon and manages to use his opponent's weapon against him and finally kill him. Now, if you think gaming has the
whooping his ass like he stole something,
you'll think twice after watching this scene.
Ooh. He tried not to do it to you.
In the runner-up spot, we have Jackie versus Benny. From the comedic elements of this
Meals on Wheels
time movements, Jackie Chan is one of the best actors who can pull off great martial arts scenes. In Wheels on Meals, he plays the role of Thomas, who enters the castle of the criminal gang lord and takes down his opponents one by one. One of the toughest opponents he faces at that moment is Benny. Now, the scene's divided into two stages, with the first one being tension-filled and action-packed, with the second one funny and comedic. Jackie Chan is known to combine comedic elements to his action scenes.
I love
it. From
his
weird moves to dramatic moments, this battle sure gave us some laughs. It also taught the audience a lesson that when dealing with any opponent, being calm from your mind is the greatest advantage you can have. The fight that tops our list is Donnie versus Colin.
I will say, Donnie Yen has the fastest hands I've ever seen. He has that's why he was casted for Ip Man, because he's just as fast, if not faster. His hands be moving like the wind.
Flashpoint is a Hong Kong action film where Donnie Yen stars as the detective Ma Jun, who investigates a drug deal between three brothers. Colin Chu, another great martial artist, stars as one of the brothers, and this battle happens when the two confront each other in an abandoned village. This fight can be considered as the best fight cinematography of all time. From the timing of the moves to the actual pacing and how the opponents match the moves to each other's battle tactics is a sure thing to behold. Another thing worth noting is how Donnie switches his fighting styles as the battle moves on. He uses at least 10 different styles from Wing Chun to American wrestling, all in this epic fight scene, and this will surely be a feast to any martial arts fan's eyes.
No, I gotta rewind that. No, we got to play that back. I don't think y'all saw it. I don't think y'all saw it. Y'all gotta see it again. I don't think y'all saw it.
Is how Donnie switches his fighting styles as the battle moves on. He uses at least 10 different styles from Wing Chun to American wrestling, all in this epic fight scene, and this will surely be a feast to any martial.
Bro, I don't even need to say anything. Y'all saw it for yourselves.
Arts fans' eyes. So with that, we reach the end of our list. As you saw, martial arts isn't just...
Alright, that's going to be the video. Thank you guys for checking me out. Let me know in the comments something else y'all want to see next. Or don't. It's fine. I got a playlist. I'll just choose from my playlist. But until then, see you guys next time. Bye.